If this feels familiar, your paycheck hits and you think, wait, where did the rest go? This video is for you. Because today we're talking about the thing nobody explained, but everybody expects you to understand, your paycheck. And I want to start with this. Confusion is not a character flaw. It's a missing lesson. I said your paycheck can feel like it's lying. What I mean by that, it's not telling you the full story unless you know how to read it. Here's the first thing, the one thing that changes everything, gross versus net. Let's make this simple. Gross pay is what you earned. Net pay is what lands in your bank account. Gross is the before picture and net is the after deductions picture. So for instance, if your gross is $2,000 for the pay period and your deposit is $1,450, that doesn't mean something went wrong. It means deductions happen. Here's part number 2. The big 3 deductions. On most Canadian pay stubs, the big 3 are income tax withheld. This is money taken off now, so you're not stuck with a huge tax bill later. It's an estimate based on what payroll knows about your income. Second is the Canada Pension Plan, known as CPP. Think of it as a public pension program you contribute to while you work. It's not a personal account you can just log into and see your CPP balance. It's a program. The more you earn, up to a limit, the more you contribute. The third is employment insurance, EI. This helps fund income support if you ever lose your job and also supports maternity or parental benefits and other programs. Look, you don't have to love these deductions, but understanding them really stops your paycheck from feeling like a mystery. Here's the third part, the extra deductions that make people feel crazy. Depending on your job, you might also see things like union dues, benefit premiums, like health, dental, and disability, workplace pension, or a group RSP contribution. Sometimes things like charitable deductions or parking, etc. But here's the tricky part. Some of these are actually good value, but if nobody explains them, it just feels like, great, more money gone. Here's the fourth part. Why don't raises feel like raises? Okay, this is a part that hits people right in the nervous system. You get a raise. You expect it to feel it like a raise, and then the deposit barely changes. Here are the most common reasons, okay? Reason number 1, some deductions rise when income rises. Like when gross pay goes up, CPP, EI, and tax withholding can also go up. So the net increase can be smaller than you expected. Reason number 2, your benefits or pension contributions may be a percentage. So if you contribute a percentage of pay to benefits or pension, that amount can increase automatically with a raise. Reason number 3, timing. If the raise starts mid-pay period or you had unpaid time, overtime, or a bonus, your net can look weird for a couple pay cycles. Reason number 4, lifestyle creep is sneaky. Even small upgrades, delivery, subscriptions, we deserve it spending can quietly absorb the extra. Now, if you've ever thought, I make decent money, why don't I feel stable? You're not alone, and you're not broken. Part 5, really the 5-minute paycheck decoder. Do this today, okay? Let's make this practical. Grab your latest pay stub and look for gross pay, this pay period, okay? Net pay, this pay period. Income tax withhold, like CPP, EI, any other deductions, benefits, union, pension. Now ask one question. What percentage of my gross is actually landing in my account? Then compare 2 pay stubs, one before your raise and one after your raise. Look at what's changed. That's the story. Here's the 6th part. What to do if something looks off? If something looks wrong, here's a calm way to troubleshoot. Did you have overtime, a bonus, or unpaid time? Did your benefits or pension contributions change? Ask payroll. Can you help me understand the change in my net pay after my raise? If you consistently get a huge tax refund every year, you can ask a qualified tax pro whether your withholding is appropriate. But don't just adjust things blindly. Here, I want to really have this hit home really gently. Your paycheck isn't a report card on you. It's a translation problem. And once you can read it, you can make decisions with real numbers, not guesses. If you want to follow up, comment paycheck and tell me what line on your stub confuses you the most. I'll do a part 2. And if you know someone who thinks they're bad with money because their paycheck just doesn't match their effort, please share this with them. Sometimes one explanation changes everything.